keep doing this to not frontal, to closure wigs because I just don't have the capacity. It can't happen. Who's that girl? La, 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 la. Hey guys, Snatched here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to finesse and master the art of a foundation routine. I've honestly unlocked all the secrets. Like, I feel like I'm very snatched while looking pretty natural. And I wanted to share that with you because I've been like, I have like relevated. And I'm saying relevated ironically, please don't correct me, I know it's elevated. I have relevated my foundation routine and basically I look snatched, I have a glow from within, I'm nice and bronzed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed on my Instagram, but like the pictures.
Give me vibe, it's a vibe, in the hood like drive by.
So today's video was made in partnership with Go and Glow Co. Did I say it right? Yes, I said it right! Go and Glow Co. They sent me a trial size of their illuminator in gold. I've actually worn it twice in my last couple videos. I've been wearing it. I've already tried it. It was really important for me to try it before I had this video with you guys because I have really sensitive skin. So number one, I want to make sure the product works. Number two, I want to make sure it doesn't break me out. And it contributed to what you see right here. And I was really excited to work with them. One, because they're Canadian. Two, because they're from my hometown in Brampton. Three, because the product that they're currently promoting or that they're starting with is something that I'm very familiar with. I love a liquid illuminator. I use them all the time in my foundation routine, and that's what I'm gonna show you how to do today. So this makeup look right now, I have no blush on. The only thing I have highlighted is my nose. I'm gonna show you how to use something like a liquid illuminator in your foundation routine to get the snatchery and get that natural kind of like glow from within look. You see this? Before we get into this video, please be sure that you're subscribed to me. It's a click. Like, I really wish I could make it simpler for you guys, but like, I know you're here. I know you're watching me, so just subscribe. Hit the button down below, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into this video. So before I continue into this video, I wanna make sure that one, you're subscribed. Get in there, hit that button before we have to fight. And two, I also want to let you know that lately I also have not been wearing blush. I typically do not highlight anything aside from my nose. So when you see these pictures, and I'll put them in this frame, I'm not wearing any blush and I'm wearing like barely any highlighter, and this is how I accomplish it. I just feel like the look that I've been doing lately, it's so natural, but it's also so snatched. That's why I freaking love it, and that's why I'm obsessed with it. I have been shopping on Sephora, because remember, Sephora just hit VIB, Sephora just had like a whole bunch of sales, plus I just shopped on Sephora naturally. I placed like 5 orders in the last month. Help me. I am yet to order another foundation or anything else aside from these staples because they just work so well. So let's just get started. Number one, you need a bomb primer. Since I have started using Milk Hydro Grip Primer, it has changed my life. The reason being is it's a primer that just causes everything to kind of stick and stay in place. Now, as you rub this into your skin, you'll feel your skin be tacky. Like, that is how you know it's about to get ready for the next step. It's going to really like snatch all the products into your pores, which is why it's really important to cleanse your skin after you wear makeup. Like, I do like a triple cleanse sometimes, but anyways, that's a story for another time. But it basically holds everything down. Like, this primer is your ride or die. Step two. Aunt Jackie taught me this tip. I will never ever betray her. She's the only person I know who put me onto this. You need to set your primer with a translucent powder. This one is the Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder. I don't use like the translucent because that's kind of scary for me, but it is the brown powder. It has a very slight tint. I just take that on a beauty blender. And this is really important because Savage Summer's coming up, guys. I know Hot Girl Summer was a blast. We want the same for Savage Summer. Quarantine, Miss Rona's, she's not stopping anything. And I feel like on days that I don't do this, you can tell. Like, that's like, I'm like, no. Shine monster. Step three, prep the back of your hand, roll up those sleeves, girl, because we're putting our foundation and the rest of the products on the back of your hand. This is like a makeup artist tip. It's nice to warm up products before they go on your skin. I'm not a makeup artist. I never went to cosmetology school. I just saw a lot of people doing it and them explaining that it helps the product blend better, but it's good to kind of mix everything on the back of your hand. Get it all nice and warmed up and ready to be applied, rather than having that happen directly on your face. So I take my foundation. This is another key, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. My shade is Mohagany. This has hyaluronic acid in it, and that has been a game changer for me because I love skincare products with hyaluronic acid in it. It just helps smooth my skin when I do put it on my skin or when I use products that have hyaluronic acid in it. So usually I look 10 times younger whenever it's on my face. It just automatically gets me all the way together when I'm using this foundation. So we're gonna put 2 pumps of that on the back of our hand. Next, get your girl Farsali Skin Tumbler. Fundamental. Farsali is like basically like a liquid powder, and they actually sell a liquid powder, which is not to be confused with this one. Let's add that to our mixture while it's sitting on our hand. I see you in there. I'm almost done. I literally had to, that's why I keep having to place Sephora orders, because I keep forgetting things. Oh my gosh, container, because we don't waste nothing in this house. I even use this on days when I'm just like going outside bare face, just to control oil, because that's what it does. Like, it makes my pores look like they don't exist. So why would I not want that in my foundation? So we added that in. Then we're gonna take our Glow and every time. Then we're gonna take our Go and Glow Co Illuminator in gold, and we just add that to the mixture. I just take my finger and mix this all together. And you can, like, personally, once Farsali's in there, you can feel it thicken up this mixture. But now that it's nice and warm, I feel like it just applies everything 10 times better. I hate doing makeup with wigs on. Like, this is a challenge. This should be in the Olympics, I swear. And I literally will take sometimes the back of my hand and just do this so I get it on my face. Okay, let's blend it out. Next, you're going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealers. It's the same kind of formula as the foundation, so these two go hand in hand together. These ones are so good that I would say you could probably use them with any foundation and they'd probably steal your life. Like, Too Faced needs to sponsor me because I love them. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Anyways, so I'm just gonna highlight and contour. Where I place my concealer is basically over my entire face. So I'm really generous under my eyes because I want, it's basically what people say, it's everywhere the light hits. The light tends to hit me, I have a very long face. So the light tends to hit me all the way up my forehead and very far down my face. So that's why my concealer, as you can see, goes where, like, right over my cheekbone and like all the way down my nose practically. It's just what I do. This is how I look snatched though. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't. Because if you look at me right now, say you're like squinting, I look snatched. Like, you could just squint. Like, squint really hard with me, guys. Squint and I look snatched. Because of how I placed everything, it just helps with the snatchery of it all. I don't like using that little triangle trick because, like, the little triangle, it just, every time I've done it, I just look more tired. That's another thing. I have bags under my eyes. I have since the day I came out of the womb. I've been tired of everyone's shit. So honestly, it just helps to bring this down because it then also distracts from the bags under my eyes. So we're gonna blend this out. And when I'm blending out my concealer, I bring it all the way up my temple and over my eye. We haven't contoured yet, so there really is no punishment to this. Just do it. Anyway, so now we're very, very high lit. So we're gonna then take our concealer, our dark, so we're gonna then take our darker concealer and start contouring. And I just take a nice line over my forehead. The problem with this is that it tends to look very, very like liney. I don't know how to describe that, but very geometric. So I then like draw stuff down, sculpting here, sculpting our jawline, of course. Again, just below your cheekbone. And whoa, that was really incorrectly placed. And jawline. Then I take whatever excess is on here and I do my nose. Oh, I forgot to do my Cupid's bow. And for my nose, I just kind of create like a little bump there. So now, blending out contour. I always use the back of the beauty sponge. And see how I'm bringing it down my temples again? That is why I was saying it doesn't really matter what you do with your highlighter, because I'm about to contour over it. And I have a big forehead, so I obviously want to make that smaller. So we're bringing the contour further down, not too far. You still need some forehead. And then we go here. With contour, I'm so reckless though. Like, you see what I just did? There's a reason for that. It's more important to me that it's blended properly than that it's in the right place, if that makes sense. Because we're gonna go back in with our light concealer anyway. So over here, I was really chaotic. So I'm gonna just add some more lighter concealer. And the tip of the Snatchery is from our queens, our drag queens. I carve out my face. And I will until the day I die. No one can stop me. I love this. Like, I'm just this. I love carving out my face. Like, it's just, to me, the ultimate snatch. And then with this, you kind of want to turn your sponge on its side. And I go sharp. Like, I don't even care if it makes me look drag queenish. It makes me look more snatched. Let's be real. And you just blend it to your preferred look. I just bounce back between different sides of the sponge until I like what I see. Same thing on this side. I'm using the side of the sponge right now. And blend it all the way down. If your highlighter shade is too light, you can't do this, because then you're gonna look ashy under your face. So for something like this, I should have said at the beginning. For something like this, I recommend your highlight and contour shades be very, very close to your foundation. Otherwise, you won't be able to play with this as much as I am. You see how I was able to just like block out the whole bottom of my freaking jaw? It's because my highlight shade is like maybe 1 or 2 shades away from my foundation. And same thing with the contour. The contour is for sure like 1 shade away. So now we have our base. Moving along. Next, we're gonna bronze. We're gonna take Fenty's Mocha Mami bronzer, my favorite ever. Like, honestly, since I've started bronzing, I haven't been able to go back. It's just so good. Take that on a big ass bronzing brush, girl. Brush, be very generous. Again, you can go wild with this because we're gonna fix any mistakes you may make. I take it on the bottom of my chin, with this whole area, because it doesn't exist. I really like snatching the hell out of my jawline because I have 2 chins. It's so sad. The day I found out I had 2 chins, I was pretty sure I cried. And then I took a little bronzer on my nose. On the big ass brush. Like, I don't even pull out another brush for that. Like, nobody has time for that. Anyway, moving on. Then I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in the shade Honey. This, again, we're going to do the same thing we did with the cream, and we're gonna carve out all those places we want to chisel and snatch. So, I use a brush for this step. I got this on Amazon. It's a Wet n Wild P65 brush. My favorite thing. Any kind of teardrop brush will do. But I don't really bake. I just put this where it belongs on all these lighter areas. Drag this up a little bit. And then here, we chisel. Just like a drag queen. You guys know I love RuPaul's Drag Race, right? So, that way, you see how snatched that looks? Like, it's crazy to me that people don't do this. Then I'm gonna take the Sephora Micro Smooth powder and just go where we highlight and just make sure there is no excess powder. This helps with flashback because this is a deep, oh my gosh, this is like a deep, what am I saying? This is a deep compact powder. And look at this, like I don't even have highlighter on, and look at my cheekbone. Look at my cheek, look at my temple. I haven't put any highlighter on, guys. Like, no blush, no highlighter. And I just look naturally snatched. If you wanna add any, you can, but this is where I stop 9 times out of 10. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup routine and come right back. Okay, I totally forgot 2 things. I totally lied. So, 1, I highlight my nose sometimes. from time to time. I feel like doing it today. So I'm just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Loose Highlighter. See how I have to read that and talk at the same time? That's called being an influencer. Look it up. So I'm taking this and I just take it ever so lightly on my nose. That was a lot. I said lightly and I literally just look like a crackhead. Again, with the crackhead energy, Natalie. Oh my gosh. Take your loose powder brush and just like humble yourself, please. And then I set my face. Then I do the rest of my routine. I don't know why I do this. I just have fallen in love with setting my face a lot. So typically I set my face maybe 2 or 3 times in my makeup routine. So I will stop here, set my face, then do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, my lips, and then set my face again. So I'm going to, I let this dry too. Don't like just start drying on your face, bro. Like you have to let this dry a little bit. Who's that girl? La, 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 la. So this is the finished look. Like, do you guys see what I'm talking about when I'm like, I look snatched without any highlighter, without any blush? How it sits on my face after I've like done set it is so good. Anytime you guys see me wearing like a natural a natural face, this is what I'm wearing. And I thought that I wanted to share that with you because, do you see me? Do you see what I look like? So I hope these tips were helpful to you. Information. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything in this video today. And as always, subscribe to me. It means so much. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Every living thing is changed.